Okay guys, what's happening? Mathematician is back again. Let's get into it because the audio in the last version was not working properly. I recorded it through the phone. So guys, have a look at this now. My recommendations for Zara's sale for Christmas time. So straight away, let's look at Lisboa. It's getting into this now. So Lisboa here, similar to Acqua di Gio. It's okay guys, it's got a quite a salty note to it. It's not bad. It is very similar to Acqua di Gio. I would recommend this if you've not got this in your collection already. $7.99 is not a bad price actually guys. So if you can pick that one up, pick it up. But it is a bit of a dated scent to some extent. Man Blue Spirit, again I've touched on this one with the cinnamon in there, a bit of nutmeg in there. It is similar to Invictus, but I think this one has a bit more of a cinnamon type of smell to it than the actual grapefruit that you get with Invictus. I believe there's tangerine also in this one guys, and it is in my top 5, so that's something to keep an eye on. Scrolling down now guys, let's have a quick look. So we have crude, dark crude, and dark crude 100ml. So the crude, the one that's not the lighter bottle, that one does smell slightly more like Invictus Aqua, which is like I think Zara released it, like on top of my head, I think it's called Temporu was the name of that bottle, but it is in my reviews guys. I have touched on that one before. So if you do want the breakdowns of these guys, you can check it out yourself, or you can by all means look at my previous videos. The one on the right, the darker bottle, I cannot remember off the top of my head what that one smells like just looking at this now. So it's one that you may want to have a look at as well. But to be honest guys, I don't think necessarily that would be one that I'd like. I can't remember the smell, but it's not one I particularly liked guys. Just moving down, scrolling down now, again we've got Zara Nightport Homme 2. That one's pretty nice guys. It's been reformulated. The original version I had was quite sharp on the leather. That one did bounce off the skin a lot more. This one, what I think they've done is they've redefined a little bit the leather note, and they've actually toned it down. So the overall feeling's not too bad. The overall scent's not actually a bad one. If you do like leather fragrances, this one's quite pleasant. I think projection wise, you will get probably a bit of a bubble for about an hour, and then after that it will dry down and become a skin scent. But because of the leather note, it will remain as well guys. Next one guys, these 3 along here, to be honest, they weren't of anything of any importance to me when I smelled them all. I just didn't really see any point in actually getting any of these guys. It just didn't make sense. They were nothing of any sort of impact to me. I couldn't even tell you the note breakdown on either of them guys. You'd have to check that one out because they just weren't really of any importance at all to me. So nothing to really comment on that one. Looking again now guys, again we see this one on the bottom left. Where's my Juliet? Again similarly, just wasn't interested in that one when I smelt it. Brass Dreams smells again a little bit like, if you imagine like a tin type of smell, type of woody sort of smell. I mean it says Brass Dreams, it's slightly fresh, but I do get a type of maybe cedar in there for that one guys. It just wasn't really for me. I didn't really enjoy that one. Black Tag Intense, I've got that one. I've done a review on that one. It's okay. I would give that one a look guys if you've not got it already. That was actually a pretty good quality fragrance, I think, in comparison to some of the previous fragrances that are released. So that's definitely a good one to look into. $16.99 is not actually too bad for that one. This one for him, if you have the original Zara for him, if you imagine again Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP or EDT more so, and the recent release of Grey by Dolce & Gabbana, where some of the key notes have been taken out of it. Not everybody's a fan of Grey guys, and I think this is a sort of similar sort of way of describing this one. It feels as if that they've taken out some of the key notes that you find in the original version. That's in the brown, and that gives it that brown sort of juice, and just left it in this clear sort of bottle. But to me, it lacks any energy. It's okay, it's got pepper in there, but it's just not got the notes that I would like. And the original Zara for him again smells similar to Jean Paul Ultramal. So this one guys is so, but it's not really one I would even bother going for. But for $12.99 you can give it a go back guys. There's nothing lost in that one. Let's get now to Soul Winter and the multi-pack. I would go for the multi-pack on this one guys if you've not got it already. Soul is in my collection, and again, I've highlighted that the actual winter version is a good one, guys, to have. I've had a lot of compliments on that one, a lot of compliments. The nutmeg in that one is stronger than the original version. Again, some of the notes has got tangerine in there, and it is a good fragrance, guys. I think you can wear that one even in maybe spring as well. Moving forward, is quite a nice one. And then obviously Soul Korea, the Soul, this one's just, you know, a classic that they have anyway. Both obviously are different takes on Invictus, but there's nothing wrong with those guys for $9.99. Next one, guys, the winter collection from Zara. I'm not a fan of this one. You're seeing at the breakdown is bergamot, tangerine, pepper. I think it's eucalyptus, lavender. It definitely is a winter fragrance. The key note that stood out for me was the pepper note in it, but the breakdown for what it is with the patchouli and the amber just didn't really work for me, and the orange blossom, I just felt like there was too many things going on in that fragrance, too many notes to pick up on. To be honest, I didn't really like it, and I sold my version on eBay, and for $9.99 it's okay, give it a go, but it's not really the most important one there. And obviously you can see for $2.99 these 15 mil. There's nothing wrong with those, guys. For your traveling, you could look into those. But this is the one, guys, I would actually recommend if you've not got it already. This is the $9.99 double pack for Seoul and San Francisco. San Francisco is not being sold on its own, so I would actually highly recommend, even if you're just going to pay the $9.99 just for that you get that one, guys. That's got yuzu in it. Again, if you imagine a type of strawberry opening smell with a bit of rose in the base, and that rose is quite prominent. Now, I'm not a particular fan of San Francisco originally when I had it, and I'm not a particular fan of rose fragrances, but that one did actually get me a lot of compliments, guys, when I've worn it out. So I would say on all of the fragrances that are on sale, this is the one I'd recommend if you don't have this already. I know they've been out before. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you can get it on sale, that San Francisco, guys, is not being sold on its own. That's what I recommend. So there you go, guys. That's my take on Zara's sale for this winter time. Let me know your thoughts. Are you going to purchase anything? Thank you for the likes and subscriptions. Keep them coming, and I'll see you soon.